All right, let's look at the homework 9.1, problem number 4. All right, part A. What can you say about the solution of the equation y prime is equal to negative 1 over 5 y squared? All right, so you can see that the y prime tells you about the slope of the solution, and since it's y squared with the negative sign, so it's always going to be non-positive, so it's going to be mostly negative, which means that the solution is going to be decreasing. All right, so let's see if so first one is strictly increasing. No, must be decreasing or equal to 0 on any interval which is defined, so it's probably this one. But let's read the other ones too. Y must be strictly decreasing on any interval on which is defined, right? Then let's see, must be equal to 0 or increasing. So the second one is probably the answer. So let's double check. So just click on, so click on the second one, and I'm gonna go ahead and check the answer. All right, submit for testing. All right, it came back and looks like we got the part A correctly. Part B, we're gonna verify this equation. Let's say y equals 5 over x plus c is our solutions of the given equation. All right, so let's see. So we want to take the derivative, so that's pretty simple, right? So I'm going to go ahead and take the derivative. So we have y prime is equal to, all right, so I'm going to use a quotient rule here. All right, so you have the denominator squared, right? Derivative of 5 is 0 times the bottom is just quantity x plus c minus top is 5 times derivative of x plus c is actually just 1, right? So you can see that this is going to be just 0, right? So it's a negative 5 on top and quantity x plus c squared on the bottom. So we know that this is going to be negative 5. All right, so let's type it in. All right, so we have 5 there. All right, and then we're going to do the left hand side. Let's see. So left hand side is equal to, all right, so here's a 5, right, which is equal to, let's see, okay, so it's going to be another 5 square there. All right, the reason why we put the 5 square is that we need 5, but we have extra 5 on the bottom, so that will cancel one of the 5 out. All right, so I think that's the answer. So let's submit for testing. All right, I came back and let's see, we got all of these guys correctly. All right, part C, can you think of a solution of differential equation, same equation, that is not a member? All right, so let's look for the equilibrium solution or constant solution. All right, we can set the right hand side equal to 0 and let's see what happens. And you see that if you set y squared equal to 0, right? So y prime, which is equal to negative 1 over 5 y squared equal to 0, right? Which gives you simply y equals 0, right? So y equals 0 is a constant solution. So you can see that the last one is the correct choice. So pick that, and let's check the answer. All right, submit for testing. All right, it came back and looks like we got part C correctly. All right, and then let's do the last part, part D. You have an initial condition given, and we're trying to find the solution. So we know the solution is the form of the solution is y equals 5 over x plus c. Right? So if you plug in x equals 0, y of 0 is 5 over 0 plus c, so it's going to be 5 over c, which is equal to 0.25. Right? So let's take the reciprocal of both sides. So we put c on top and 5 on the bottom, right? And since 0.25 is 1/4, if you take the reciprocal of that, you get 4, right? Then we can just multiply by 5 to get the C value. So 4 times 5 is 20. So therefore, solution is going to be y equals, right, 5 over x plus 20, right? So let's type it in. So we get 5 over x plus 20, right? Let's check the answer. Submit for testing. All right, it came back and it looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.